You're just sitting there, scrolling, not thinking about anything, and then, out of nowhere, it hits. A sudden sexual urge, no warning, no build-up, just your brain deciding right now is the time. So where did that even come from? Today we're breaking down exactly what's happening inside your brain when urges appear from nowhere, and what they're actually trying to tell you. We're covering the real psychology behind sudden sexual urges, what your brain is doing, why willpower isn't the answer, and what you can actually do when it happens. But before we get into it, Psychology Vault is where real psychology meets real life. We translate the confusing parts of your mind into something you can actually use. If you've ever felt thrown off by your own brain, this channel was built for you. Subscribe, because what we're about to cover might completely change how you see these moments. Let's go. I left a question pinned in the comments about exactly this feeling. If you've been there, go answer it. I read every single reply. 1. Your brain fires before you do. Sexual arousal can begin in under 2 seconds, before your conscious mind even registers what happened. Psychologists call this subcortical processing, your brain's older, faster regions responding to cues automatically. A scent, a sound, a fleeting thought, and the chain reaction has already started. It's like a push notification from an app you forgot you downloaded. You didn't ask for it, but your brain decided it was relevant. And it always will, because it evolved too. 2. It's not always about sex. This is the one that usually makes people stop. Not every sexual urge is actually about desire. Psychologists call it misattribution of arousal, when your brain confuses emotional needs for physical ones. Stress, loneliness, boredom. Your reward system craves comfort, and sometimes it reaches for a sexual thought as a quick dopamine hit. The urge is real, but what's underneath it is often something softer. Your brain might just be asking for closeness, not sex. 3. Suppression makes it louder. Telling yourself stop thinking about this is neurologically the wrong move. Psychologists call this ironic process theory. The harder you try not to think about something, the more your brain keeps it active just to monitor it. It's like trying to pause a video by staring at it harder. Doesn't work. The urge keeps surfacing, not because you're weak, but because suppression is the wrong tool entirely. 4. Your body is releasing stored tension. Your nervous system is constantly managing energy, stress, pressure, emotional load. When that energy has nowhere to go, your body sometimes converts it into sexual tension as a release valve. You'll notice this most after a long, stressful day, or when you're restless and emotionally unresolved. It's your body rerouting pent-up energy through whatever release pathway feels most available. The feeling isn't random, it's your system trying to discharge something it's been carrying. Now that you understand the why, the last point and the advice coming up are the parts that actually change how you respond. Stay with it. 5. Naming it gives you power over it. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for awareness and decision-making, can't fight an urge, but it can observe one. Neuroscience research on mindfulness consistently shows that simply labeling a feeling reduces its intensity. Not because it disappears, but because naming it shifts you from being inside the feeling to watching it. Think of it like switching from first-person to third-person view. Suddenly you can see the whole map. The urge doesn't vanish, you just get distance from it. And distance is everything. When it hits, ask yourself what you were feeling in the 10 minutes before. Stress, boredom, disconnection. The urge often trails an emotional moment you missed. Then name it. Just think, there it is. That single act activates your prefrontal cortex and gives you a beat of space. And ask, if this is really about comfort or connection, what would actually meet that need right now? Healthy isn't suppression. It isn't giving in every time either. It's awareness, noticing the signal, reading what it's pointing to, and choosing your response from a grounded place. If you've ever felt confused or embarrassed by an urge that came from nowhere, you are not alone. Every single person experiences this. Self-awareness isn't about eliminating the signal. It's about learning to read it. And you've already started. If any of this resonated, subscribing means you'll catch everything we put out on the psychology behind the parts of yourself that are hardest to explain. Thanks so much for being here. And until next time, take care of yourself.